Jai Shri Ram, friends. Now I'm going to discuss about the transit effects on Pisces, Aquarius, and Capricorn in the same video. I'll be starting with Capricorn first. So I'm going to tell you the current transit position of Capricorn. For Capricorn, their ascendant lord Saturn is moving through second house in its own sign. Really favorable placement because ascendant lord, such a huge planet, such a big planet, Saturn moving to second house, really a favorable transit. Rahu already joined the third house. Rahu is pretty happy in third house. Rahu is blessing them. So far, Jupiter was not actually in a very happy mood or a very supportive mood for them. Jupiter has been causing them trouble in terms of mental peace, in terms of, if they are planning to, like anything related with fourth house. If they are, if like someone was planning to purchase a car or to buy a land or to home, make a home, something, anything, or for any comfort or luxury item, things might have not been matured, or any due to any other reason, idea was always dropped. But now Jupiter is also moving to fifth house, which is a favorable placement. So this is a rare phenomena which is going to take place for the Capricorn ascendant people. And let me tell you them, let me inform them with proud, if by any means they are going through the favorable Mahadasha, Antardasha or Pratyantardasha, next 12 months are going to be, a kind of memorable time for them, a kind of time which they will keep on, reminding throughout their life. Yes, that was a golden year. That was the time I really did something had happened, something magical happened. So it's really good time for them. Why? Let me explain. Saturn, the ascendant lord itself in the house of resources, house of finance, house of speech, house of stability, it is second house. So giving everything positive for them. Saturn is aspecting the 11th house also from 10th aspect, which is house of income, house of gain. So for ascendant lord, aspecting the 11th house has definitely given them to opportunities to earn more and more extra income for the service class people and those who are in the business. Obviously, more clients, more sale. So in terms of income, in terms of profit, in terms of money, this time has been really supporting them. Saturn has really been supporting them, except third aspect on fourth must have caused some trouble in terms of mental peace or in terms of family peace. They must have been struggling at that front. Rahu Ketu in a favorable axis. Third and ninth is always a favorable axis. If I talk about initiatives, if I talk about dare, if I talk about patience, if I talk about courage, everything Rahu has given them. And Saturn, the Capricorn born people must have taken some initiatives during this Rahu transit to improve their finances, to improve their, either professional life or personal life. This is a time when they have been keep on taking new initiatives, and initiatives have also been working also and in their favor. Ketu, which is in ninth house, ensuring the divine blessings, ensuring the touch of divinity, touch of that magical touch that is required to complete any task. So these three planets have been doing well for them. Jupiter was definitely causing some or the other dissatisfaction, some or the other kind of, inner peace was not there. They were not mentally very much satisfied, not very much happy also. But now Jupiter is also moving into fifth, which is a favorable placement. So Jupiter and Saturn both are going to aspect their 11th house. Even much better time to in terms of income, in terms of profit, in terms of gains. And those who are active on social media, for them also it's a great time. They are going to get great followers, great number of followers. Their videos or their whatever they are putting on social media might go viral, might go crazy, and that could come with a huge financial response also. So for Capricorn ascendant people, obviously a great time in terms of finance, in terms of their uh, income, in terms of their activities on social media, in terms of some of them might get even celebrity status also if the dasha, mahadasha, and antardasha are really favorable. They can be blessed because all three major planets are moving in a very favorable direction for them. And if I talk about more about fifth house in terms of romance also, those who are looking for some intimate relationship or some kind of really good partners, maybe a short term or long term, whatever kind of relationship they are looking for, it's a favorable time. They might get soon. Those who are looking to for family planning or for going children, that is again a favorable time. Those who are already having children, they might could get news from their wards can perform in good well in academics or any other level, whatever competition they are facing. That is, they are going to get some happy good news from their children's side. So overall, a very good placement. Overall, a happy go placement for Capricorn people. Those who are looking for marriage also, it's a good time because Jupiter's fifth movement ensures marriage also. Rahu is already expecting the seventh house. Rahu from third, aspecting seventh, definitely ensures marriage. So overall, a good time, especially for those who are going through a positive dashas. Now coming to Aquarius, challenging time. Ascendant Lord in ascendant, not really favorable, even if it is a known sign. Rahu from second, not really favorable. And Jupiter moving even to fourth, which is again not giving very good, responses, very good signals. But yes, overall, Jupiter's aspects are going to give them a bit of relief. Why? Because Jupiter is going to aspect 8th house, Jupiter is going to aspect 10th house, Jupiter is going to aspect 12th house. 8th house means somehow relief is for their spouses, not exactly for them, but yes, some financial relief or some financial gains for their spouses. 10th house, so for whatever kind of separation, whatever kind of suffocation they were feeling at their workplace, or they were not getting the supports from their colleagues or bosses, Jupiter will definitely bless them a bit of relief. Now, at least they'll manage to get survivable kind of relief, kind of support from their bosses and colleague, and they anyhow their image will also improve. Their image will also improve. But 12th house aspect, where it is the debilitated sign of Jupiter, is not actually favorable. So expenses is one of the prime aspect that Aquarius born people need to be very cautious about. You need to be very cautious about your expenses. Since Rahu is also in second house, which will not allow you to save as much as you want. Your savings will definitely be somewhere down the line challenging. You have to be very much cautious about saving, and at the same time you might find that unnecessary expenses are coming or unwanted expenses are coming. So expenses and income and saving would be a kind of challenge for the Aquarian born people. And at the same time, when Jupiter is moving into fourth, you know the mental peace is not actually good, and those who are already suffering from such kind of things like insomnia or any other mental disorder, they need to be very very careful in this time. This There could be some trouble, especially if you are going through the negative mahadashas and antardashas. You need to be very very careful, and don't even try to have any kind of arguments or any kind of fighting with your bosses. You are going to pay for this. Definitely you are going to pay for this. Be very alert, because Rahu is also affecting on 10th house. You might lose your job, or you might be suspended, or you might given a kind of task or responsibility that you find really Herculean task to perform. So it's a time of precaution for the Aquarius born people, especially if they are going through negative antardashas. Coming to Pisces, again, not really a great sign. Saturn in the 12th house, aspecting the 2nd, 6th, and 9th, not exactly giving huge support to Pisces ascendant. Rahu Ketu having 1-7 axis, differences with your partner, differences in relationship is already going on, or if due to any reason you are forced to live away from your partner. This could be another painful aspect of this Rahu Ketu 1-7 axis. And those who are looking for to get married, so far they have not been able to get any kind of remarkable success. Now Jupiter is definitely leaving second house, which is a favorable house of Jupiter, and moving to third. Leaving second is a challenge for the Pisces ascendant, because for Pisces Jupiter is ascendant lord also. Now ascendant lord is leaving the second house. You were so much cautious about your savings, you were so much cautious about your bank balance. Now you may be a bit of careless. Moving to third house. So there you have to be very precautious. You have to keep this in mind. You need not to lose your concentration. You need not to lose your careful attitude. You have to be that much careful in coming 12 months also about your savings, about your finances. Now Jupiter moving to third, ascendant Lord moving to third and having aspect on 7th and 11th, which will be a kind of a relief in terms like if some kind of serious disagreements were going on with your partner, there could be patches, there could be settlements, and those who are looking for some kind of marriage proposals, serious marriage proposals, the Jupiter's aspect on Ketu is going to bless them. For these purposes, yes, Jupiter's aspect is a good one. Jupiter is going to benefit you, and moreover Jupiter will have aspect on ninth also, so your father might also, if any kind of trouble going through, your father was going through, definitely he may be also very relaxed person in coming times. Though Saturn in sixth having second will definitely now be more creating pressure in terms of your savings. Savings should definitely be a kind of challenge where you really need to work upon. Rest, Saturn's aspect on sixth is good in terms of your profession, your job. Saturn in 12th house is definitely a supportive placement for your spouse also. Your spouse will also be in a very stable job. Whatever the spouse is doing, he might be feeling himself very comfortable, or his job might be going very comfortable. So far, the only challenge for the Pisces ascendant people is to take care of their savings, take care of their finances. They have to be very much cautious about it. Rest, that timing is not that much bad. Yes, Rahu in ascendant can cause some kind of illusions, manipulations. You need to be very much careful while dealing things online, because in modern days online fraud is very common, and when Rahu is moving through ascendant, you might be a victim of that online fraud. So you need to be very much cautious about this. Rest, other health also you need to be careful, because when Rahu is from translating from ascendant, makes a person a bit careless about the health. The person is very much not caring about weight gain or anything else, or about their fooding. They are very careless. So this careless attitude has to be removed. You should be very much careful about your health, your eatings, your weight, and very much careful while dealing things online, especially when you are paying. Fine, dating apps are not going to be a very good idea for the Pisces ascendant, because Ketu is in 7th. Even though aspect of Jupiter is there, it's not going to ensure that you are going to have any kind of real findings on dating apps. You need to be very, very careful in this regard also. So overall, for Pisces, a time of precaution, but if you are putting things into right direction and Dasha Mahadasha are supporting you a bit, this next 12 months you are going to enjoy your life. So far it's all over for all the 12 ascendants. I'll be making separate videos in Hindi also. Thank you very much. Jai Shri Ram.